Here we go. Hello.
Good evening.
We are back.
Hope you're all good and hope you can hear us.
Just a quick sound check. Can you hear us? Give us a thumbs up. Hello, everybody. Thank you all for joining us. We're so glad you've come to join us. It really makes our evening. So thank you all for being here. I
can see somebody said they've got a G&T. Welsh Cruise says they've got a G&T in hand. We've got Prosecco in hand at the moment.
We've got Prosecco's first, and then we've got backup in case you get thirsty, because all the talking, we've got some gin and tonic.
Sure, it's not water.
No, that's gin and tonic.
Okay, loud and clear.
As you can tell, I'm feeling a little bit better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody who's been asking about it.
Yes, thank you very much for all your well wishes and asking about me. I really appreciate it. But yes, I'm on the mend. I still have a rash, but it is going.
Just say it's shingles.
Shingles. Yeah, because if you don't know, you don't know I had shingles.
Virgin Voyages come back with a rash.
They might. Yeah. Oh god. We have only had like one Prosecco, by the way. We're being good today. After our patrons one before, we got a little bit too drunk on that.
Yes, we got very drunk on that one.
So hope you're all okay.
Yep.
And we have some questions. I can see they've already come in. It's going mad. It's crazy.
Yeah. So what we'll say, if you've got any questions, make sure you start with a question at the start, so it's easier for us to see it. We'll try and get through as many as we can.
Yeah.
Obviously, this live is kind of about Virgin Voyages Valiant Lady, because we've just come off it. But any questions you have are welcome, to be fair.
Yeah.
So let's start off with our first question, which is about Queen Victoria.
Ooh.
So Pete and Joanne are going on Queen Victoria in 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Dress code. Well,
things have changed a lot since we've been on there. They seem to have downplaying it a little bit now. It's not as formal as it was. It's still smart though, I think.
Yeah, I think so. They say you don't need a jacket every night, but dress shirt and trousers is kind of what's expected.
Yeah.
We'll be going on the Cunard
our
next cruise. That's probably all we can say at the moment.
Yes, we have a Cunard cruise coming up for our Christmas festive 5-night break.
It's been far too long since we've been on Cunard.
This is for this reason we're going on it as well. We're very, very excited to go on Cunard. We haven't been on it since our last cruise was Queen Elizabeth before the pandemic.
Exactly.
So we're long overdue. So
they were our first. No, they weren't our first vlogs, were they? But
first ever vlog was Queen Mary, wasn't it? Very first episode.
So we've got somebody from up the road in Swansea asking what's been your best cruise destination or excursion.
We get asked this quite a lot, and it's very difficult to answer. And I'm sure if somebody actually sat down and played all of our lives one after the other and really studied them, we'd probably contradict ourselves a smidge. But I think most of the time we always say Dubrovnik's one of them.
Dubrovnik.
The fjords we do love.
Yeah, we love the fjords.
We did like Iceland. But yeah, I'd say Croatia does quite often come up quite a short, doesn't it? Yeah, it's such a lovely place. We really enjoy it.
It's the only place we've been back to for a land holiday since we've been cruising in 2014. I can see some hellos from Ken Goes Cruising, Fraser at Sea there, Welsh Cruiser, Alfie, Christine. There's quite a few. There's loads in here, isn't there?
Hello. I should have brought the big yellow hand, because then I could have covered everyone.
Andy and Carla on the Chardonnay.
Oh, nice.
Cruise boys are off on Wonder of the Seas 16 days. Oh, that'd be amazing.
That will be nice. That will be really good. We do love Royal Caribbean, but not their prices at the moment.
No. They've gone really expensive.
Not necessarily the cruise, I will add. The drinks is the problem we've got. The drinks.
We've got we had Icon of the Seas booked for the inaugural cruise, and we've decided to cancel that.
Yeah.
Those of you who follow us might have already know, but anybody's new here, we cancelled it because the drinks package is like £86 per person.
I mean, the cruise price itself, we paid like £1,300 for an ocean view room for a week on a maiden voyage on Icon of the Seas, which we thought was actually a fair price.
Yeah.
But then when you start to factor in, we hadn't paid for our flight checks. It wasn't a package because it was booked so far in advance. No flights were available to book. So to get the flights, to get a hotel, because we won't fly and cruise on the same day from that side of the world. We'll always stay the night before, which is something we highly recommend. But you'd have to get a pre-cruise hotel stay, wouldn't we? And then we're going to have to get a drinks package on top. Then we're going to have specialty dining. We're going to want to try everything to show everybody. And then there's going to be other onboard things we're going to want to pay for. So it's going to get it'd be like
very expensive,
very costly.
Lizzie Lou's here with a pink waving hand.
Who's drinking? Cruise boys are drinking pumpkin beer.
Well, somebody's drinking pumpkin beer. I don't think they like
it. No, they don't like the look of it either with the green face. Sounds like something from Halloween.
Yes. 21 days.
Morella Explorer.
So Jerry, brilliant. We'd love to do Morella. It's one.
It's on our little radar.
Keep looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we definitely want to, and let us know what you think of it as well.
Yeah, definitely. Very interesting. And put photos, because I know Jerry's on the group.
Yes.
So pop up some photos. I'd love to see them. Really.
Yeah, if you're not in that Facebook group, make sure you join that one.
Please join our Facebook group. Shameless plug. So yeah, we have a Facebook group. Come over, join us, share your photos, any questions. If we can't answer them, there will be people who can. It's nice. We've got a nice little community. We love it.
It's really nice. And that's what we quite like. When we do these lives, we see people from the Facebook group come on.
Yeah.
And it's just nice to have
you get to know people as well. Yeah, it's nice.
It is.
And it also works out really well when you've got that relationship with people before you go on something like a group cruise. Which would you want to play
the group cruise?
Yes. Cruise.
So if you don't already know, we've got a group cruise planned for 2024.
Yes. If you've missed it.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know where you've been.
So we're going on Pinot Britannia to the Norwegian fjords in September next year.
Yeah.
If you're interested in booking onto that, hop on to our website, cruisemonkeys.com, and there's a little link there to our group cruise, or there's a link in the description as well. It tells you all the information. And there's a booking form there. If you fill that form in, that'll go off to Martin, who's the travel agent organising this, and he'll get back to you with up-to-date pricing.
Because he is the sole travel agent who is organising it on this occasion. Because we found last time we did our group cruise, it was great that everyone came. We really loved it, but it was so difficult to pinpoint who was coming where, what numbers we needed. It was so hard to organise things this way. We can do things properly. Yes. We're hoping. It's just we're working on it. We're learning every time. We were the first people to do it in the UK, and it was our first ever time. So this is our second time. Maybe we'll take things away from this. We'll just keep going and going until we improve.
We know a load of you have already booked on it.
Yes.
So we had to meet a certain number of bookings to have the group cruise because that's what Pinot required. So we have met that.
So it's confirmed.
Yes, it's confirmed, and everybody should have their bookings now from Martin. If you haven't, let Martin know or. Let us know and we'll chase them up.
So if you didn't know that and you're on the group cruise, I suppose we should toast to the group cruise.
To the group cruise. Lesson a year.
Yes, it is.
Welsh Cruiser's got a G&T in hand and once convincing that Virgin Voyages is worth it. Just find it all a bit cringe.
Convincing. Okay. Well, those of you who may have known for a while, I've always been a bit skeptical about Virgin Voyages. When I first saw them, I thought, whoa, it was so different. It was almost gobsmacking, really. It was a bit, wow, too much. And I was a bit overwhelmed by the red. I thought, wow, red's quite an impressive colour. Really don't know how I'm going to feel about all this. I thought it's all going to be a bit mad. Do you know what? I loved it. To the point where at the moment it is right up top with cruise lines for me. I was blown away. It was missing some sort of water slides kind of thing. I'd love that. Or like I do miss the bumper cars. Royal Caribbean are good for that, and MSC. But yes, other than that, the whole thing as a package, the food,
it's amazing,
the entertainment, the atmosphere on board. It had our names written all over it. Basically, the only thing it didn't have our names written all over it was a drinks package. They don't have drinks packages. But they do the bar tab thing where you pay a certain amount and then they give you like $50.
Yeah, so every $300 bar tab you get $50.
Which we bought, how many?
4.
And in the first 2 days of being on Valiant Lady, we spent
$700. Yeah, it was between $700 and $800.
So we're kind of glad we did have them. It's also worth noting though, that you see a lot of promotions with Virgin Voyages, and they do throw in like a sailor's loot. So obviously, what you could do is you could have your drinks, your bar tab.
Yeah.
If you go through that and you've not used your sailor's loot, that's like your onboard account. So your drinks package is it can come out of that then afterwards. Your drinks will come out individually as normal. So it's always handy if you do see something, think, oh no, I don't know if I can afford it, but you don't want anything on board. You don't need any, you don't have to pay for speciality and all. See, that's all included. There's nothing really you pay for on board that ship except for like the spa. That's literally the only thing I can think of. Maybe the odd shake for champagne, but then that's drinks.
You have a few dining upgrades.
A couple of like lobster and steak or something more premium. But there's nothing extra to pay for on board. So that bar tab, if you see $600 on there, you might as well add that as part of your drinks. That's how I would look at it now. You can use it for your drinks. So
we've enjoyed it so much. We have booked another. We booked a Virgin Voyage.
We booked a future cruise deposit while on board the ship, and literally, I think it was within about 2 or 3 days of coming. Was it 2 days when we came home? We'd already booked our next one.
So we're hoping that the content will start going out next week, I think you said.
You've just seen, if you watch the intro to this, if you haven't, when this is all finished, go back and rewind it, play it from the beginning. That'll give you a taster of what's to come. That's like an even shorter version of what's going to come out next week. Next week, there will be a highlights video coming out. I wasn't going to do highlight videos anymore, but we had so much fun on this cruise. I just wanted to get it all out there to show you all. So there's a highlights video on this occasion. It's not long, about 15 minutes. And hopefully it'll just give you an overview of our general experience. It won't go into anything in too much detail. It will be quite fast or quite short and sweet. But yeah, we had a right ball. We had a hoot. We met some wonderful people on that cruise as well. We've made some friends. It was phenomenal. It really was amazing. So that's coming out next week. Patrons will get it hopefully tomorrow.
Hopefully the videos will convince people to try.
I hope so. I really do, because like I said, it's one of those things I wasn't bowled over by it initially, but now I love it, and I would definitely go back, and I would definitely recommend it. Really, really would.
So just for kind of to be completely honest and clear, the cruise fare was paid for by Virgin.
Yeah, it was.
But everything else, travel there, transfers, hotels,
flights,
bar tabs, everything we paid for ourselves. But yeah, they're no saying what the content we make, so it'll just be our normal vlogs, which everybody seems to enjoy.
Yeah, it'll be SBS. Yeah. If we didn't like something, we would have said. Exactly. But we had a good time.
Nature Boy, booked on the group cruise, brilliant. Can't wait to meet you. Kind of what you kind of said. If you don't like the colour red, you kind of covered that one without seeing the question.
That was good. I don't know how I did it, but that's because it was when I first saw it, I thought, oh, gaudy red, very impressive. But it's not. It just works. It's done in quite a tasteful way. Scarlet Night is just, it's brilliant, isn't it? Scarlet Night, they put the octopus and all up on the top deck, and you all you have a party. It's brilliant. And then you can jump in the pool at the end, which I did.
I'm just going to move you on, Luke, because we've got loads of comments to kind of run through.
I digress.
Digress.
Why do you always laugh?
Okay. We'll sort you out, Cruise Boys. You didn't get the patron things. That's
patron
fine. Thing. They didn't get the patron invite. That's fine.
For what?
For the live we did. That's fine. Don't worry.
No, I think they were away, weren't they?
I think you might have been away. This is going back. It's going back to about
a while ago. Yeah, it's not no time recently.
Okay. Looking to do a Norway.
Sure, excuse me, do, and what would you recommend? Now it's quite difficult because every port there's something to do.
Yeah.
You do have your generic sort of, you can get off and just walk, take in the local area, I suppose. But I mean, most of the main sort of sightseeing or points of interest, like Pulpit Rock or like the Low and Skylift and stuff, you have to physically go to them. So you'd have to make a point to go to them. Well, maybe not necessarily Low and Skylift, but I wouldn't want to walk.
If you let us know what
we need the
ports you've got, come and join the group. Let us know in the group what ports you've got, and we can suggest the ones we've been to, what we've done.
Because we've got, there's a few we've not been to yet. We've still got Flam we haven't been to, have we? And there's a few others we haven't been to, but we've been to them, like Alden, Stavanger. They always seem to crop up quite often, so we've been to those.
We tend to do stuff on our own as well, don't we?
Yeah, or book on our own, but book it ahead as well, don't we?
Virgin more expensive, but blingy. It's definitely more expensive, but then you get what you're paying for.
It's weird because you say it's more expensive in one hand, but then on the other hand, you've got like no specialty dining to pay for, so you get that money back. There's no photographers because they don't need them. People take their own photos. There's, like I said, the drinks. Yes, they haven't got a package as such, but the bar tab, they do throw in a little bit extra. They do very often throw in these loops, don't they? Which are quite good.
You don't see any queues in the bars or anything
like that, really. In the bars. No, I wouldn't say it's really overly expensive. Like your Wi-Fi and all's included. So I mean, normally you pay for things
tips
like packages. Tips are included. Brilliant. So it depends really.
Yeah,
it's quite a tough one, but I wouldn't say it's that bad.
Cruise Boys, we haven't been to Rot, I'm afraid. So if anybody's got any
no, we haven't been there.
Any recommendations, please pop them in the chat.
Yes.
We did see that one. Daniel Sands here about Royal Caribbean, the new ship.
Oh yes, Star of the Seas.
Sounds expensive, I said.
Star of the Seas.
Yeah. So somebody else, we've got so Chris agreeing with the drinks package. On Royal. Yeah, it's just so expensive.
It's just gone up and up and up. It's just gone. It's excessive.
So next. Our next cruise is in December. It's a Christmas markets cruise with QNAT.
About 9 weeks, I think.
It's going to be 9 weeks.
It'll be here. I'm going to get my tree up first, though. I want it to be all festive at home, and then I'll go into Christmas.
There's a question here from Welsh Cruiser. Did you get a tattoo? There's a story for this. Keep it short, Lou. Keep it short.
I did want a tattoo, and I did go to the tattoo place, and I went and I asked the man if I could have a tattoo. I wanted a tattoo. It was very specific. I wanted a tattoo, a small little anchor just behind my ear. I wanted that for ages. I went in, and the man said no. He said, I haven't got enough tattoos, even though I've got like them all over my arms. And he said I didn't have enough.
So because
he said, what they said was, because it's on your neck, we won't do it, but you can have it anywhere else. And I thought, well, surely that's weird. So I've come in and I wanted it in a specific place. I've made my mind up. I've said I wanted to do that. Now you're basically putting me on the spot and saying, I'll just pick anywhere else. Well, I said no, because I thought, well, that's weird. Because surely if you go away and you pick a random spot, you're going to have more chance of regretting it. It just doesn't make sense.
Basically, they said for face, neck, or hands, you have to be 70% already covered in tattoos before they consider it.
So I didn't have one done. And I did think about having one done ashore in like Ibiza or somewhere, but just didn't do it. I'll do it myself. I'll get my friends to do it.
Have we got any? Well, I don't think we've got any Canary Islands cruises, have we? Unfortunately, no,
not
planned.
Not yet. It's in the pipeline now, I think, because we've been to the Caribbean a few times now. We like to do something post Christmas, don't we?
Yeah,
like a little, because it gets all miserable, it gets all dark. Decks come down. It's nice to go somewhere, isn't it? So we might do that in the future.
When on RVM pre-ordering drinks package, do you still have to queue in Ripples to get it activated? On Iona in the summer, they'd stopped doing that.
Yeah.
It was already a sticker on your card when you picked it up in the room. I think they introduced that when they changed drinks packages.
Yeah.
So no, you shouldn't need to queue up if you've pre-booked it.
If you pre-book it, and if you pre-book it as well, do you get it cheaper? Do you?
No.
What is it?
If you pre-book it, you get it cheaper.
You do get it cheaper. Yeah, I was thinking you do get it cheaper.
So I was reading comments as you.
Yeah, no, I just sometimes there's just so many different cruise lines, you just lose track a little bit.
Really hard,
it's hard to keep track of what cruise lines do what,
and they're all changing now because they're all trying to claw back the money from when they couldn't.
Especially P&O, their drinks packages have changed. So also, if you're in P&O's Peninsula Club, you do actually get the discount off your drinks package on top as well. So that's worth noting.
So the foam hands, there's a website called Superfun Stuff UK or .co.uk, something like that. They sell the hands. Lanyards, we're currently looking at selling them, and we're currently looking at changing our kind of shop, so you'll be able to buy like t-shirts and all that kind of stuff. We're in talks,
and we are sorting something out because we're currently with Teespring, but we're hoping to have more merch, lots more different things.
So keep an eye out. We'll announce it
as soon as it's ready and it's all going. It's progress. It's coming. But yes,
we basically bought a load of lanyards for last group cruise, and we just had a few left over, which is what we've kind of given away and stuff now.
And we tend to try and give a lanyard group cruise as well. It's something we're looking at doing too, but we're looking at changing them for each group cruise.
Emma's husband, you need to go on the group cruise. It'll be fun.
Definitely.
Where's Honey? Well, I did try setting up a honey cam.
She's been good. So
she's been good. She's
sleeping and she's been nice.
Yes, she might join us before the end of it.
Yeah, sometimes. She
is there a lot of live music in Virgin? Yeah, there was quite a bit of music going on around the ship. So the roundabout had live music, the dockhouse had live music.
Yeah, on the rocks. Yeah, the entertainment was phenomenal.
Yeah, there is quiet spaces as well. Virgin, they do advertise that there are parts of the ship which has no music, because they realise some people don't want music around them all the time. So there are spaces you can go if you don't like constant kind of background music.
To be fair, like the out on the dock at the back was really peaceful, and they got like fake cricket noises and stuff. That was really, really peaceful.
And the music they play, like the piped out music that comes out in the speakers, is kind of music that
if you're from like the 70s, 80s,
90s, Cruise Boys were saying the same, weren't they? It's like
you just feel like it's just amazing.
Yeah.
There are some chart songs and stuff at Sailaway, but it is geared towards that, like our sort of age. It's amazing.
Okay, Life in the Parks, booked from Morel Explorer Martin. Oh, everything on Morel. I know. We're going to get FOMO in this, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going to see all these pictures and go, we should go on it. I mean, we did see a ship once when we were on Avia. Was it Discovery or Discovery 2? When we were in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
And it looked so small. Avia was like enormous. And it was just there. We did look at it. I don't know. We'll give them a go. Maybe Voyager. I think I'd go for their newest one. Go in fresh. Yeah.
Cruise and Coleman's, they enjoyed Virgin Voyages as well.
Oh, Tom and Dom have asked a good question.
Is that the one I'm clicking on now?
Yeah. So I really liked the Wake House. The Wake House. The Wake. The dockhouse snacks were good, but
That's lunchtime.
Yeah, that's
fine.
lunchtime. So let's forget that. I was trying to say two things at once. The wake is really nice. That's like it's more like a traditional sort of style restaurant.
Yes,
really,
steaky house.
I really enjoyed that.
Test kitchen was good.
Test kitchen was surprisingly good. I didn't think I'd like that. I was very skeptical about it, but it worked. I was impressed.
And we had the second menu, so it wasn't the egg and peas and the
beetroot
and the venison splash on the plate. It was a different one.
Yeah, because that looks a bit bloody. I'd say so. I'm going for the wake definitely.
Test kitchen.
Test kitchens there, I'd say. We haven't tried Gumbai because we didn't have. We were on our own. We needed more people to go with us. We need to do like a group because we film, so we need people to be all on board. So we didn't do that. What else did you say? It's quite a tough one. I liked Razzle Dazzle. That was really good.
Was good. I think.
I think I preferred that over Extra Vision. I think I preferred it over the Mexican place, Pink Agave. Even though I did like the pudding in Pink Agave. Oh, so hard. The food is really, really good.
It is, and I think on a short cruise you can only do the restaurant once. Where on a 7-night cruise you can do it more than once.
I'd say that, yeah.
But we tried doing as much.
I'd say that, but then I suppose if it was your first time, and the wake would be more like a conventional cruise, so I'd probably say mix it up and try and do like Pink Agave maybe, and do
Test kitchen definitely,
and then Razzle Dazzle is what I would do.
And if you're on with a group of friends, you can do Gumbai.
You can do Gumbai. Gumbai. Another drinking game. We haven't played that yet. I probably lose on purpose.
Cruise Boy says Virgin Voyages is their favourite. I can see why. I can really see why. Okay, we've got Johnny Wills in here as well. Good to see you guys. Right. Virgin is now one of your favourite. How does value for money compare with your other favourite, P&O? Yeah, well, it's difficult, isn't it? Because P&O, they have some great... You know, you can get 7-night cruises now with P&O for like under £500. You can't
see. Virgin are a little bit more expensive, but then when you think of the party, the things they do on deck and stuff like that, like that Scarlet Night is absolutely amazing. Like they even provide, you can get these like gems, and they do like face paint things. They have a glam station which they put in the roundabout, and you can go down there. If you go between a certain time, you have to write your name on a list, so it is like you have to be quite quick. And they will actually do like face paints and stuff before you get ready. And it's just so much fun. Like they've got all these inflatable tentacles everywhere, and they do all the stories, and everything is red, and they've got like all the decoration, and it is just phenomenal. It is really, really good.
It looks very hyped about it.
No, it was good. But P&O don't do anything like that. They used to do solo pies, but even that wasn't nothing on there.
Important question here.
He's rushing me, people.
I'm rushing him because I know
he won't.
I know these questions came in about a quarter of an hour ago.
Value as well, but
So specialty in advance on Virgin, yes, you can book them, and we recommend you book them the day they go on sale because they do fill up very quickly. Our ship was at 2,300 capacity.
Yeah, and it takes 2.7.
And the restaurants did book up. They do save some for boarding day, so if you don't manage to book them, you can just go to I think it was Razzle Dazzle the day we boarded, and it was like loads of staff. There were laptops.
However, they will try and fit you in because somebody got the wrong times, and we came to our meal late. And the man said, "Okay, if you sit at the bar, we didn't have eaten our food at the bar. I will say that, but they tried to accommodate us. It was our fault we were late, so we were happy." But they got us in.
And they will accommodate walk-ins because they give you 15 minutes to arrive for your allotted time. If you're not there within 15 minutes, then they will give it to someone else. They'll give it to a walk-in. So if you don't manage to book it in advance, don't worry too much about it. Just try once you're on board, basically.
Someone's on Virgin Voyages in 35 days. Woo!
How old do you think the oldest cruiser was on board? Oh, I don't know. We did speak to people who were retired and have been retired for a few years.
You would be surprised. What I will say is I feel that Virgin attracts a certain type of person rather than like an age. So if you're like quite open-minded, quite fun, quite
young at heart,
young at heart, you'll be fine. And everyone seems to take it. Everyone seemed so nice. Everyone seemed so lovely, didn't they?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking it's more about, I think the brand attracts a certain crowd rather than a certain demographic, an age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow! I didn't realise that. Now we feel honoured, Jerry. Postponed the Queen Mary 2 cruise to come on the group cruise.
Oh wow!
I'm glad Martin was able to work some magic there for you.
Yeah,
that's really good. Thank you.
Wow. Because Queen Marie 2 would be really nice as well.
So
I want to go back on Queen Marie 2.
Next cruise adventure, I think we've answered that one. That's in December.
Yep, that's December.
What's your opinion of loyalty programs? We think they're quite good. Well, I think they're quite good.
Yeah, like P&O, we're getting a good percentage. Well, I say fee percentage off for our off our drinks packages and all. It comes in handy. We get our ships models get discounted.
Yeah, we get 7.5% off, or our onboard spend P&O. Or when you pre-buy things, it comes off as well. We've then used that to status match to MSC, which got us not very far. It got us to the next level up.
Yeah.
But MSC, we're now on silver.
Yes.
And then we used that MSC silver to status match to Virgin, which gave us deep blue extras, which gave us things like a free bag of laundry, an extra $100 sailors loot, a cocktail party.
So that's another great thing about Virgin. They status match. So if you've got high loyalty with a cruise line, it'd be worth checking if they're
if you're on the cruise soon, or I think it's within the next year, check about this status match, because I think it's a temporary thing at the moment, but have a look if you're going on one. Yes, you can take alcohol on the Virgin Voyages, 1 bottle per person.
And that's wine.
And it's wine only, it's not spirits. Not sure it was really checked though, was it? I can't remember.
No, I don't remember really checking, to be honest.
It was scanned through security, so
yeah.
Let's have a look. Good. We're catching up slowly, which I'm glad. We're only 10 minutes behind now. Right. If we have missed any questions, please just put them back in again and make sure you put questions at the start. Our next cruise is New Year cruise in the Caribbean.
Have you ever done a New Year cruise?
No.
We have not. We have been very tempted to do so. We were very tempted to go on an Aurora one, weren't we? But we can't do it.
The thing is, until last year, you weren't able to do
Christmas
New Year cruises.
This is the first time this year, which is why I'm so excited. I'm actually doing something really festive, sort of for Christmas, or as close to Christmas as I can do. I mean, we have got friends' wedding and stuff in December too, so we couldn't be away for that. And I wouldn't want to be away over Christmas at the moment, because I wouldn't want to leave the puppy at home, because she's part of the family, isn't she? So for now, we've done this cruise, which I'm really super excited about, because it's going to be super Christmassy, super festive. It's going to be great. I can't wait. But I've never been able to do it before, because I've worked in retail, so it's the first time.
Scarlet Knight. Well, that's an easy one. We're red.
No. Where'd you get that? Scarlet Lady from News. Oh, Watchtower. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
That's a nice, easy one.
Fast. Yeah. Just anything red. Absolutely anything. You could wear a dress. You could wear a Power Ranger outfit. You could wear... What things did we see?
What we would say
outfits
is wear something that you're willing to get wet, so that you can jump in the pool.
That's only if you... Yeah, but then what we did was I had these new red chinos and I had my red shirt. But what I decided was red does have a tendency to run. And I didn't want to wreck everything. So I thought, what I'll do is I'll run back to the room. I had some red swimming shorts. So I swapped my chino shorts for the swimming shorts. And then we went up to the top deck, jumped in the pool. And that red shirt I bought, I don't know what it's made out of, but it was fantastic. I got out of the pool, stood up. The wind blew. You probably see me waving the towel in the air. Honestly, it was dry after that. It was dry. My shorts were still wet. And now they're swimming shorts. Why did they make swimming shorts out of that material? It was fantastic. I had to go to the room just to change my shorts, but not my shirt. I had to carry on wearing the shirt all night.
He loved it in the pool. Absolutely loved it.
It was amazing. I had so much fun.
That one we've done. That's that one.
That's the postcard.
Where you seen that?
That one there. Hi guys, thanks for the postcard. I can't wait to meet you guys in September. Sharon.
Okay.
We can't wait to meet you too. We can't wait to meet all of you.
That's going to be
great.
Love
meeting everybody. It's great. Even when we're on normal cruises now, we're meeting people all the time, and we absolutely love it.
Well, we can't wait about the group cruises, because we're designating it as a group cruise. We'll be able to spend a lot more time with people, and that's kind of what we've
given it. It's a longer duration this time, not a 3-night. Last time was a taster. We just wanted to sample, give it a go, see how it all worked out. How did it? Now we've got it sort of ironed out, all the little kinks. We think we've got something going. We've got a good plan.
Sharon can't wait, and everybody else is booked on it as well. We can't wait. It's under a year away, and it'll soon be here.
Yes.
We booked on Virgin Voyages in September. What time is the best time to eat, to try and get to see the entertainment? So we were eating at 8 p.m, 8:15 every night, and we were kind of missing maybe the start of some of the shows.
We were catching them.
I'd say go for about 7 p.m.
And then see, when it was things like Scarlet Night, and on the first night, the pajama party night, we said outright before we even set foot on the ship, we said, you know what, we're just going to go to the galley, and we're just going to get. We did actually, I think, had some salmon or something on the first night, and on the second night, I think we had a hot dog, and we discovered those wings
that was
in that social club by the arcade. Club. We discovered these chicken wings and popcorn, and we were just gorging on that because we loved it. But it was ideal snack. We didn't want to eat too much because we'd rather be out and about and around the ship.
So for Scarlet Night, try and find out what night that is on your cruise.
Maybe eat earlier in the day.
Yeah, either eat early or don't bother booking any specialty dining that night.
Or you can always go to the dock at the back and get the little plates. They're nice. They're lovely. They are.
Yeah, I'd say otherwise, if you're normal nights, 7 p.m. is probably the sweet spot.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Tattoo policy, very odd. Yeah, it was a bit weird. But, I'm just coming down the comments.
We're getting there. Avia Britannia.
Still 10 minutes behind there. Keep talking.
I'm trying to read. You tell me what. This is what happens. See, I'm talking. He's nudging me, going, "Oh, come on!" And then he's now.
I found the question.
He's wisdom. Oh, right, okay. So can I talk as much as I want now?
You can there for a bit.
Right. See, tells me on.
Answer the question.
I haven't got my glasses on. Rob the robot mixes tasty cocktail on Virtuoso. If you could choose a famous robot to mix you this wheel cocktail, which robot and cocktail would it be? I think R2D2 would probably make a really good drinks because he did it on the what you call barge, didn't he?
What do you call a barge?
On Jabba's barge.
Oh, he was
carrying the drinks then, wasn't he? R2D2 is probably really good at it, actually. I mean, he'd probably just put all the drinks in, put his lid on, he probably spins round, and then he probably comes out with his little hatch, probably get a little hand, gives you the drink. I reckon R2D2 would be really, really good. Mr. Dated probably be really good behind the bar, but he'd be really fast, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he would.
Be really good. C3PO would probably just spill the drinks every. He's a bit clumsy, isn't he? But he'd probably be good at a drag bar, I think. 3PO. He'd be really good.
I think we're going to
because it'd be like Paul O'Grady, wouldn't it? But yeah, no, I'd say R2D2 would be my favourite robot to make a drink. Yeah.
What deck were you on the Virgin?
We were on deck 11. Why do some have egg cheese and not hammocks?
I don't know that one.
Egg cheese.
So like hanging chairs. They wouldn't be the rock stars.
Would they be rocks? Yeah, they could.
Would they have both? Maybe.
Yeah, rock stars do.
Possibly.
I would say hammocks are the ordinary sea terrors. I would say, from what I know, don't completely trust me, but I would say rock stars have them. I think they do because they usually on the back corner or the very front of the ship, so they've got a lot more space for an egg chair.
Cruise Boys said Razzle was great for lunch. Also, it's quite good for I suppose lunch, brunch, same thing.
Yeah,
and we did brunch there, and we did brunch in the wake as well.
We did, yeah, the wake.
Non press to come by.
Yeah,
maybe
this thing though, but we haven't tried it.
Yeah,
so we need to try it, and we would have liked to have tried it. And I think had we did meet some people in the end, we could have probably done it, but we needed to book that in advance, didn't we? It's one of those things, but we didn't know anyone going on the cruise, did we?
Yeah.
So that was the problem. But if we knew somebody, we could, because obviously we film. So you can't go sit on a table full of strangers and then film them because they might not want to be filmed, and it gets very awkward then. And then you can't film. You think, well, all right, we could try it for ourselves, but then we're not film. It's not making content for our vlogs, which is very difficult. So we'd rather go to a restaurant that we can actually film and show you. That's how we look at it. It's a bit of a shame sometimes, but
recommendations for Croatia, Italy, and Greek islands. Depends where you're going. On Azura next April before. Okay.
Going on the group cruise as well.
See, if we're on the group cruise first, then we could have told you all about it.
No. But I'm thinking Greece. Now, we haven't actually been to Greece for a cruise.
Croatia,
we've done land holidays. We've been to Kos, and I've been to Rhodes myself. Rhodes, from what I remember, we went to Old Town, which the cruise ships we're pulling up to. This is going off memory now, and that was quite pretty. I don't really remember what to do there. Just for the love of God, don't drink ouzo. I can't even smell it anymore without being sick. Other than that, Kos, I don't know. There's nowhere else to be. We haven't been anywhere else in Greece.
I've only been to Kos in Greece.
Yeah,
that was quite nice. We just kind of
Croatia. It's a huge place. You can go to Split. They call that Dubrovnik. Dubrovnik, if you're into Game of Thrones, it's like Disneyland. We love it.
Split, we did the Kirsten National Park.
Was beautiful, and there's also elements of Game of Thrones there too. Yeah. Some of it was filmed.
Italy, we did Venice, and we just basically got lost in Venice, and we climbed up to the
We did the
St.
tower,
Mark's
yeah,
Tower,
yeah,
church,
the tower in the middle, the centre. Yeah,
there's also a shopping centre which you can go up to the roof and get like a 360 view. That was quite cool.
Yeah, that was good because it's right in the Grand. Is it Grand Canal? The other one.
It was off one of the ones.
Confused. It's been years
by the
since we've done
Rialto
it.
Bridge.
Yeah. Because what's the
been
Grand
long-
Canal? That's the big one.
that's
The
the
cruise
main
ships
one,
used to go through. I can't remember what the other one was called. Yeah,
It's been a long time since we've been there.
It's been too long. Too long.
But Zero, we'd love to go. Those Zero itineraries are amazing.
And they look really good value for money as well on a Zero. And we haven't been on it. Yeah, we'd like to go back. We'll have to try it. Maybe next year or the year after.
Apparently, paying our advertising on their lives.
Oh,
that's good of them.
Oh, there we go.
We hope you enjoyed that advert.
Was it the one I keep seeing with Iona and the Fjords? Was that the one? I mean, surely they're going to change. They'd change that now because they've gone Caribbean.
So somebody here is saying about the status match, the Hilton and MSC Diamond to Virgin. Yeah,
Sea Blazer. Yeah,
it's deep blue extras. Yes, it's worth doing because it costs nothing. You get free stuff for doing it. So why not? Question here. Can I ask if you think drinks packages are worth it on Cunard?
Right. Well, as you know, we're going on Cunard in Christmas, over Christmas.
Which one are you on, by the way?
Really? Yeah. Anyway, we are going to get the drinks package because
we're on a 5-night cruise.
We're on a 5-night cruise, but from our previous experience doing we've only ever done 3-night cruises with Cunard. Glasses of wine and all, they're probably about £7 or £8 a glass, or they were then. I mean, we're talking 2019.
I remember paying like $22 for 2 gin and tonics.
Yeah, but you've got the commission on top because Cunard charge 18% commission on top of every drink. So that gets very expensive very quickly. And like you said, if you go for the really nice cocktails like the Queen's gins and stuff like that, it gets quite costly.
Yeah.
So we think the drinks package, even though, bearing in mind, if you book it before the cruise, it's like $70 per day. If you book it on the ship, it's like $90 because they add the commission, I think, back on top. Because everyone keeps advertising in all the Cunard groups, it'd be £90. And I'm like, well, no, we've seen it, we can get it for 70. So I'd get it for 70. It's obviously the same as P&O with your 15 drinks, but remember that Cunard give you near enough doubles because they're American measures. So you are getting, I think that's not bad value for money, and it is up to a set amount.
It depends. Are you the kind of person that drinks 1 or 2 cocktails a day and maybe a bottle of wine with dinner? It probably isn't worth it.
No.
But if you're like us and you'll probably drink a few drinks before dinner, a few drinks over dinner, a few drinks after dinner.
You think, say a drink was costing you £11, or say £10 a drink, well, that's only 7 premium cocktails, and like over a day, if you're having nice ones or like red wines and stuff, that's not a lot of drinks. So I think it would work out. And then of course you've got all your non-alcoholic drinks to be included, and they're unlimited. Your coffees and stuff would be free. I don't know about things in do they have like Cafe Corinthian? I can't remember. Do they have premium coffees? You have to
I think they might do.
But your basic coffees and stuff would be free.
Disembarkation drill. For Virgin Voyages is you go on to your shore things, which is basically shore excursions, and on the final day you can actually book your disembarkation time. So you can either take self-disembark like they do on all cruise ships from like 7 or 8 depending on what time they arrive, carry on case off. We opted for the 10:30 slot. So we didn't have to get out of our cabin until we were ready to go, basically. It was brilliant.
And the thing we learned about Virgin as well, we were also told, is that until you physically check off the ship, like, when you're scanning your car and you're getting down that gangway, until you do that, no room attendant will go near your room.
No.
They won't go in. And which is really, really cool. I thought, and
the flip side is they don't start embarkation until later in the afternoon.
Or they will get you on maybe slightly later than usual, and you might not be able to go straight to your room. But then other cruise lines have been doing that for yonks, where you, like Celebrity, we had to wait for our room and stuff. So on that, it's not that inconvenient. On embarkation day, you're all fresh. But the thing I will take from it was I've never had such a good night's sleep getting off the ship. I normally don't sleep well at all because I'm always thinking, you've got to get off, you've got to wake up early, you've got to leave, you've got to do this. There's all these things rushing around your head. I never sleep the night before getting off the ship.
It was very relaxed.
But I slept. It was really chilled out, and I woke up feeling really fresh, and we needed it as well because our flight wasn't until, 11:30 at night?
10:30 at night.
10, sorry.
And that's one thing we recommend. If you're in Barcelona, there's a company called Bags and Go. They'll take your bag from the cruise terminal, they'll hold it all day, and then you meet them at the airport with your bags, and you're good to go. So it gave us all day to explore Barcelona without having to lug our cases around. It was really good. Aurora in March 25. What's your favourite restaurant? On Aurora, I'd say Sindhu is probably a good specialty.
Oh, Glasshouse was good there as well. That was really nice.
Because it's such a small ship, you've only got
they've limited. It's not like the big ones with the Keel and Cow and all. You have literally just got Glasshouse and
Sindhu.
They probably have Beach House.
A Beach House as well, possibly. Yeah.
Now, Beach House we've recently rediscovered on Arvia and Iona, and absolutely loved it.
Best cruise ship you've been on so far?
It's very, very tough.
Anthem, I think, is probably still
just there for ship. But then the thing with Anthem and a lot of ships these days, they seem to focus inward. It's nice when a ship focuses outward, when it feels more open, when you can see out.
Iona does that well.
Iona and Arvia does that well. Anthem's still just at the top. Virgin was really, really good. And to be fair, did have a full wrapper on promenade deck, loads of stuff, I didn't even really miss the pools as much as I thought. I thought that would be a big problem too, but it didn't bother me.
We spent a lot of time in the gin and tonic pool.
The gin and tonic, yeah.
It was gin and tonic. Was it gin and tonic?
It's called gin and tonic, because there's a bar and there's the gym. But the pool's cool because it's got like this huge seat in it, and it's just like lovely.
You loved it. Thank you. Yes, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up,
please.
And if you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe.
Yes.
Were we impressed by the alcohol selection? Yes, we were. And one thing we really liked about Virgin is that they'd go off menu. So we were asking them for cocktails, Floradoras.
Guy was like, he was like, okay, of course you've got internet, so you can just go, here's a recipe. And the guy's like, yeah, I'll make that. I can do that. So he did. And then he was like, he tried some and he was like, that. But even before he actually made it, he was like, that's going to be a good drink. And he made it. And then everybody else was asking for him, weren't they?
Yeah. And the good thing was, like, we went back a few nights later and we asked for it. And he's like, yeah, I'll make that for you now. He looked at his phone, got the menu, and off he went. It was great. You know, so many of them these days, especially P&O is one. If it's not on their till with a button that they can make it, they won't make it for you, which is a shame, really.
Someone's asked, would we ever consider going on a wheel cruise? I'd love to go on a wheel cruise. Absolutely love to do it. Maybe when I'm finished, retired. I don't think I'd be able to vlog the way I vlog now. It'd have to be very, very, probably highlights video, but just every day, little bits.
Can you imagine 90 vlogs?
Every day and having to churn them out quickly. I wouldn't be able to do anything. It takes me days to make them. So
I'd like to do the
but I would like to do a world voyage, but I wouldn't like to stay on the same ship the whole time. I think I'd have to maybe change at least 2 or 3 times. Maybe if Cunard did it and then you could get off one ship and get on the other and stuff, that would be quite good. That's how I'd have to do it, I suppose.
We haven't sailed in Norwegian yet. You're looking at.
I want to go on the one with the car on the top.
Lizzie Lou's answered our question here about egg chairs front of the ship as they don't have enough space to hang it.
So
okay, thank you.
That's the deal.
See, Lizzie, she's got all the info. That's why she's a mod of our group. So if there's any question we can answer,
somebody else will.
Exactly.
Do the rock stars have egg chairs though?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. They have loads of stuff, don't they? Because they are huge.
Well, that's an interesting one. We'll see what that. We'll have to look.
What's that?
That one there.
What's this now? What?
Some rumours about us on Twitter. So
what's this now?
I don't know. We'll have a look.
Okay. Rumours about that. I'm intrigued.
There's a couple of ones.
We had an amazing Greek Islands cruise.
Okay, there's a couple of weird things coming in, but we'll have a look at them later on. We do look at the chat afterwards. So if there's anything we can answer, we'll try and answer it. Let's have a look.
Karen Wood. Karen's on here. We met Karen and Lee on our cruise.
Good to see you.
Yes, it was lovely to meet them.
Trying to see more questions in you. Okay, we've got some spam.
We got loads of spam. Maybe that's where your stuff from Twitter was coming from.
So hopefully hopefully the mods picked that up anyway.
Do you have any mods?
Yeah, we've got some mods.
I thought you were just doing it all yourself.
No. Oh well. We're from Ventura, February. So I can't see that. It's really.
Well, hi guys, love the vlogs. We're off on Ventura, February. Where can we find your merchandise? People need to be educated. Around tonight, unfortunately, we're on white.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, as we keep saying, we are working on it. Something is in the pipeline. You can get it currently on Teespring. Can't you?
If you go onto our website, there's a store button there. You click on that, it'll take you to Teespring.
Yeah, that'll give you. It's a very basic sort of range. You might
Really
get some
basic.
hoodie, maybe hoodie and a t-shirt. That might be about all you can get on there, isn't it?
T-shirts, hoodies. There's mugs on there. There's a few
mugs.
things on there. We haven't got the kind of
you won't get
lanyards and stuff like that.
You'll get hats and stuff on there. They're not on there yet.
Okay. I can see people sticking up for us. Thank you very much. That's good to hear. Have you? Well, we'll answer this one. Have you cruised sober?
We do cruise sometimes.
Sometimes,
Sometimes we do have a night off, or we'll have I think I do recall even on this cruise, the night before the Scarlet Night, we said no, we're going to save ourselves for Scarlet Night because I knew it was going to be such a big thing and I was so excited about it. I said let's pace ourselves. I mean, we might have had 1 or 2 drinks, but not got blind or drunk. Not even probably Mary Odors. Just so we probably just had drinks with food, didn't we?
We tend to go on the cruise. We just enjoy ourselves.
Yeah.
And we film us enjoying ourselves.
We don't go out of our way to get hammered. It just happens. We just enjoy it. We get excited. The stress of traveling, driving. It's just enthusiasm.
So talking of drink, Ken's asking price of gin and tonic at Virgin Voyages. So it was $9 for a gin and tonic.
Yeah.
That included the 10% Spanish tax, from what I remember as well.
Okay.
So all our drinks, because we were cruising out of Barcelona, and everything had a 10% Spanish tax on it, which is a bit of a pain.
I don't even really remember looking at drinks prices that much because I know you were getting a bucket of beer and stuff.
Yeah, you get $1 off if you get a bucket of beer.
$1 off each one, which is kind of nice.
Would you consider narrowboat cruising?
Narrowboat. That's in the Rosie and Jim.
Yes. Probably not, but what were those guys who we were watching?
Oh, you mean the Silver Foxes?
Was it them? Was it?
They were really good.
They were
They're on Amazon.
They're on Amazon and they're on YouTube as well. We binged them, didn't we?
Well, they weren't called the Silver Foxes on Amazon, but then we found them on Amazon, on YouTube, and then we saw their older stuff. Yeah, they were really good, but they've stopped now. And it was another guy as well, a guy and a girl. They finished too. They were really good. We used to watch them. We actually used to watch them, especially during the lockdowns. We got right into that.
Yes,
because we were looking at that at that point. We wanted to go on one.
We wanted to get on the river.
We wanted to be somewhere, because that's how we were going to do it.
I'm just looking. I don't think we've got any more questions that we've missed out, have we? If there are any more questions, pop them in. We've got about 10 minutes or so we'll just
if there's anything else you want to know about anything, so we've got some cruises coming up, as you know. We've got Queen Victoria and me coming out, or Cunard in December.
We're just giving hints away, aren't we?
Well, we might as well, because somebody's already getting. Who's going to? Everyone work it out. December, 5 nights.
Fox is afloat.
Fox is afloat, not Silver Fox. I know what I meant. But
I'm glad. Okay.
So who else was watching them?
So Daniel Sand saying about it.
So he's
you know who we're on about. Anyway.
Yes. We have another Cunard next year as well. We have a princess next year, a shiny new princess, and we've got Cunard, we've got princess, we've got 2 P&Os, one of them being the group cruise,
and we've got a Virgin.
We've got another Virgin, and that's it so far for next year. So we've got a lot of different stuff coming up. We will be looking to try different cruise lines soon.
Jerry,
cruise soon.
Exactly. Why?
This is you when you're on holiday, you just enjoy it. Who goes on holiday and doesn't drink? I mean, I suppose you can do it. It's everyone's different, but for us, we like a drink. That's just how we are. It's just unwind,
some
relax,
don't
enjoy it.
Yeah, some just enjoy the food, some enjoy the entertainment. Everybody's different. That's the great thing about cruising. It doesn't matter what you want to do.
Yeah,
you can do it on the cruise. Yeah. And I don't know about Highland. Yes, I've seen those kind of fishing boats. Remember Jane McDonald did one, did she?
Oh yeah, she did. Yeah, she did. Yeah, I remember that.
I'm not sure if I'd feel a bit.
I don't know. It's
woozy,
a bit too, because we did look at Sail Croatia once. That was another one we were looking at during the the pandemic. Yeah. We thought, we could try that because we could fly. You could fly at the time, and you could go on those. And I thought that was as close to a cruise as we could get. And we were actually looking at doing it. Really, really interested because we love Croatia as well. We still would like to probably do that.
Remind you that. I think Paul and Carol did it, didn't they?
Yeah, they did, didn't they? Yeah. So would like to give it a go. We should watch their vlogs.
Emma Cruz is here as well. Hello, Emma.
Hi, Emma.
Good to see you. Let's have a look. So,
we're going all quiet now.
which Virgin Voyage ship are you sailing on and when? So it's one of the ones in Portsmouth. So it's Resilient Lady, I think.
Yes, it's Resilient. So it's another new one. So I get another model because I have a new model. I'll show the people. Let me show the people because I got a new one.
Obsessed with models. We've worked out he's probably got a cruise worth of models.
What do you mean a cruise worth?
When you convert your cruise models into money.
Ta-da! Look, we have this one.
He's very happy with it.
I know, it took me a joy, the amount of effort I went to get this because they didn't have it. The one they had in the shop had a big chunk at the back of it because I also dropped it on the floor. But the man got me this, especially.
No, you hassled him every day to go and get some more.
I was a bit drunk. I kept going down every night and I steamed. Have you got my model? So he got it for me because I didn't really. I don't mind the red ones with the Hoy. As Jay pointed out, what I'll have to do is if I go on the same one twice,
then you get
I can get a red one with a Hoy on it. Then
yes.
So that's what I'll do. But yes, so I'm collecting them. I got them everywhere. Those who've seen our house tours see they're all over the place.
So Tanith, have you done Sail Croatia though? Say it's fab. I'm guessing you have.
Wow, that would be awesome.
So
will we be going on Queen Anne next year?
Have I missed one? Have I? Maybe. Stay tuned.
We're keeping it kind of. We'll tell you what lines we're going on. We try and keep it. Some people know, some people don't. We keep it sort of vague.
The main reason is
it's all about the surprise,
and we just keep changing our minds.
Yeah.
So until we've paid the full balance,
cruise,
we don't confirm anything. So the next one,
we could told you we were going on Icon of the Seas, got really excited about it, and now we've cancelled that.
Yeah.
It's just how we are. We're terrible. We can't plan anything too far in advance. We're hoping we've planned so many now for next year that we won't have time to think about them. We'll get fed up. We'll just be going and going and going.
Yeah. I've got all my leave booked for next year, so probably no more now. Number one thing about Arvia,
smoke bar.
Yeah,
this is my favourite.
You can't beat start smoke bar about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. The sun's setting. You're there with your
especially if Manisha's up there. If you get the what you call gin, the one not gin, the rum.
The rum.
What the hell's it
called?
Tidal rum. Yeah, if you have the tidal rum with a
it's
Coke,
really nice.
Oh, in that water, it's just after a long day. It's lovely. That is my favorite spot. I do really like that.
Our favourite bartender's not back on until December. I think he said he's back on.
He's taking a break, Manish.
Yeah, he's off. He's off the ship at the moment. Okay, so the Valiant, so the Scarlet and Valiant. That's a nice model. So the ones they've got are just red. So maybe they've introduced more models then because they've realised people are kind of going on and want.
There wasn't a lot of these ones though. Like I said, I struggled to get hold of that. I did see there was loads of the red ones with a Hoy, but not many of these. But I like the livery. I like to try and get them for the livery. I do.
Colette's asking which Princess cruise are we doing?
We're doing one in February. And we're keeping it kind of secret-ish, but we're going to the Med, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going to the Med in February. And Turkey.
So yes.
Leave it there.
To Turkey.
Yeah, Turkey's on it as well.
I didn't even know we were going. I know.
I'm sure Turkey's on the itinerary.
Yeah, it's like 10 nights long, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's so many places we're going, I don't know.
Oh.
I didn't even know we were going in December. Is it Le Havre? Bruges, I'm assuming. Is it Amsterdam or Rotterdam?
Rotterdam. I think.
See, just
it's bad.
I wait until the thing is, I'll be focused on the vlogs now for the next so many weeks. I'll be vlog, edit until it's all done.
Transatlantic when
from
come back
to Southampton. That would be quite nice.
But the only problem is you're going from nice weather and you're coming back to poopy weather.
So not only will you get off the ship feeling miserable, the weather will be miserable as well, and it will be getting progressively miserable as you're sailing home, and it's like, ooh. Also, if you're sailing that way, you lose an hour a day, don't you?
You do.
With your cruiser. If you do it the way over, and the weather's getting better, the days get longer. Oh, we have a guest, people. We have a guest. Come on, then. You come in. Come on in.
This one's about Virtuosa. You're in. It's been Virtuosa. It is a busy ship. We won't hide the fact that MSC ships are not.
Here she is, everybody. Say,
Let me get rid of that.
There's the puppy. Oh, look at her little paws.
She looks terrified. Look.
She's not terrified. She loves me. I'll give her chicken today.
But yeah, no, MSC cruises. They are busy. Virgin Voyages is a busy ship, but it's also great fun. You can find quiet spots.
Yeah.
You know, when we were on that group cruise, it was a party cruise. So it was
with
busy.
MSC. The value for money is just fantastic. It really is. And we've been on several cruises. Traditionally, when you go on the longer cruises, they're not normally as crowded. We've been on the smaller cruises, which are chock-a-block. Also, MSC were offering a very competitively priced drinks package, so everyone was taking it up. So therefore, every bar was just heaving because everyone wanted a drink. So on the package, but the atmosphere on it is electric. It really is. The parties, we do love MSC. It's worth a go. My brother. He went on his first MSC with us on our group cruise. He's going on another cruise tomorrow.
He's going on Seaside.
He's going on Seaside. He's flying off to do similar to what we did when we went on Seaside to the Caribbean. Yeah. He's going there.
Oh, we've got more spam. What? Oh, sorry for the spam
going
people
on?
if it's appearing. It's annoying.
Apologise to the victim.
Oh, Honey's getting loads of love. Oh, sorry, we've said. Oh.
What's this now?
My dog's going bananas now. Oh, sorry, because Honey.
Well, she was on the telly.
Yeah.
Oh, she's sleeping now. She's ready to be now. She's gone to sleep.
Oh, look. Honey gets more attention than we do.
Yeah, I know.
If we put a like a photo or something.
If Honey had her own YouTube channel, I wonder how many subscribers she'd have. She'd probably have more than everybody I know.
But yeah, every time we put a photo of Honey up on our Instagram, it's always the one that gets the most likes and things like that.
She's the baby. She's the puppy.
She is. So we're coming towards the end. So we've got another 2-3 minutes. So if you've got any questions,
anything you want to know,
pop them in. So kind of just say really, thanks for joining us.
We really appreciate it, and we thank you for all of your support. We just really appreciate it. We're overwhelmed.
Yeah, and all the well wishes you've had in the last 2 weeks.
Thank you, because I really appreciate it. And as I said, what's coming up now on our channel on YouTube next week, you'll have a highlights video. Patrons will be getting it tomorrow. So if you're a patron, you'll see. If you want to join Patreon, Gavin probably whatever he does. Yeah, he put his things up.
There's links in below to Patreon and YouTube membership and stuff,
which we really, really appreciate as well. That really helps us out loads with equipment and paying for things like for the streaming and for music, and we use it. It's really, really useful. Thank you. We've got the highlights video coming up, then we've got a cabin tour coming up, and then we'll be hitting straight into 7 vlogs for our Virgin Voyages experience.
If you've got any kind of questions about Virgin, just drop us a message. Join the group, Facebook group. It's Cruise Monkeys. Yeah. Again, there's links in the description if you can't find it. They'll take you straight there. And, we're always, on that group, looking at the questions coming in. We'll try and answer it, and if we can't, somebody else will. Yeah. Okay, there's another question coming in. What's this one? What's the entertainment
like on Virgin Cruise? I was thinking about going.
We really enjoyed it. It was different to your tradition. It's not your kind of traditional cruise ship entertainment.
The biggest thing I'll take from it, and I thought it was absolutely amazing, was say you're on a conventional cruise ship. At the front of the ship, you usually have a theatre, yeah? Mm-hmm. And you've got your seats and then you've got your stage, and that's it. They're all the same. None of them have ever changed anything. On Virgin, it's like this enormous room, and you can go in 1 minute. It can just be a huge room with a stage is on one side, and it sort of moves halfway through the show, and it's like being in a nightclub. It's really, really cool with all the dances, and there's something everywhere, all different corners of the room. It's amazing. Then you go in there the following day, and you're like, am I in the same room? Because it's like a conventional theatre with a stage at the front, seats all at the back. And it's like, wow, this is where we did the bingo. That's what was happening. I was like, I could not believe it was the same room. Then you go in there a day later again, and you've got seats on one side of the room, a sort of floor sitting in the middle, and then seats on the other side. And they would, because they did the dual reality, which was like a Romeo and Juliet kind of dance thing, which was really, really good, by the way. And they have the blue side is on one side of the room and the red on the other. And the two, they all sort of do their things, which was, but it was just, I can't believe. And that was so, I thought that was such a,
we don't normally do shows, do we?
No, I don't. I get bored. I go in, I usually stick my head and I might stand at the back. If they're good, I'll go, oh, and we'll stand and we'll sit it out, or we might find a seat. But I very rarely do it's only, I think, Celebrity that I ever watched a show. Was it Celebrity?
Princess. I got you to watch Rock Opera and Princess.
Oh, that's
as well.
yeah. But I went away once and got drinks, and then couldn't get back here. Oh yeah. But I don't do shows. Long story short, but I was doing nearly everything I could on Virgin. I even missed one called the Misbehaved Show, and I really wish I'd seen that. But I think we were having dining or something.
And you needed to book that one as well.
Again, yeah.
Quick one before we go. Did we miss the buffet, Virgin Voyages?
To be honest, I didn't really. It wasn't even. It was like a buffet. I don't know what the big thing about it is. I think for us, it was. We were on the understanding you go there. It was like they serve the food to you. You sit down. They sort of, or you give an order to the counter and you sit down. They find you or whatever happens. And I thought, okay, it's a bit like a food market kind of vibe, but it wasn't. It was like a buffet. You just sort of go from counter to counter. You can still pick up any food you want. It's still served to you.
Sometimes they said to you to go and sit down. Sometimes they give you a pager.
Yeah.
Other times they'd serve you. It was a bit as if
for me
trying to find themselves.
Yeah, for me it was just like a glorified buffet. It was more modern. Like you had funny little stands and stuff. So you had like your tacos and your bento baby, and you had all these funny little things, salad stands and all. Which it was like a conventional buffet. The only thing I would say did not work, and as far as I'm concerned, it's probably my only disappointment with Virgin. I think they really screwed up, given how they go against the grain of other cruise lines. On a party sort of cruise, it's sort of partyish cruise, isn't it, Virgin? It's very lively. When you're rocking up in Ibiza and Mallorca at night, and the ship's there overnight, and everyone's going off partying and coming back on the ship at, say, 3 a.m, as we were. When you get back on the ship, you think, oh, I want something to eat. Don't get me wrong, fair dues. They were offering food at that time. Breakfast. You go to the galley, but it was a full breakfast, and it was served like you'd have to go up. What did you have to do? You have to give your table, then someone would come over and take an order, like as if you were in a restaurant, and then they go away. Then you have to wait, and then they come up with your food. Whereas, let's face it, you just want to go there and say, "Can I have?" Which I was always doing. Can I have a bacon roll, please? They could easily have prepared all of them, wrapped them up in paper, and just been handing them out. Yep. Why did you have to sit down? It was a bit unnecessary.
But otherwise, I've seen another quick question come in as well about the food quality. The food quality in the dining rooms we found was really good. It's much better than the food you'd get on the main dining room of traditional cruise lines.
What's the food quality like on board? I was told by a family member that it isn't very nice on Virgin Cruises.
No, we thought, to be fair, I thought the food quality was really good.
I was really impressed with the food. Like I said, the only thing I was disappointed was the setup more so for buffet.
The quality was really good.
There was nothing I didn't like, really.
So anyway, I think we have overrun by about 5 minutes.
Oops, sorry.
So again, thank you everybody for joining us tonight. We really appreciate it.
Yes.
Please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Apologies
for if you haven't.
Yes, apologies for the spam that came into the chat. Hopefully somebody sorted it and deleted it. But we can still see it scrolling through. So
I keep hearing Elton John saying, "Are you ready? Are you ready for spam?" Yes, I am. Oh yeah. Sorry. All
the links are in the description for the group cruise, for the Facebook group, how you can support us. And we really appreciate it. Hope you all have a good weekend.
If you have any more questions, don't forget the Facebook group. It's there. Join it. Ask the questions. Fire away. If we can't answer, somebody else will. So yes, until the next live, we'll see you soon. I would say
you got a gin there.
I got a gin over here.
Can't toast an empty glass.
Can't toast an empty glass. No. So thank you, everybody.
Good night,
and we'll see you soon.
Thanks all. Bye.